Hello, welcome back to the channel. It's a new day and a new week. Wishing y'all a splendid and fun-filled week ahead. Now let's start by subscribing to the channel before we get around to the news. Also, like, share, and comment on the video. Worry in APC, PDP, ADC as party chairmen battle conflicts. Ahead of the September 28 commencement of campaigns, chairmen of at least 3 of the political parties are enmeshed in one conflict or the other. There are fresh efforts to ensure that the national chairmen of the ruling All Progressives Congress APC, People Democratic Party PDP, and African Democratic Congress ADC do not lead the party's quest to produce President Muhammadu Buhari's successor. The dust raised by the decision of the APC to settle for a Muslim presidential ticket are yet to settle, as there are plots to get the national chairman, Senator Abdullahi Adamu, out of the way for a Christian to lead the party. In the PDP, supporters of Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike are insisting on resignation of national chairman Senator Iyorchia Ayu as one of the conditions to back the party's presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar. In the ADC, there is a pitched battle for the soul of the party between forces loyal to the national chairman Chief Rafs OK Nwansu and the presidential candidate Mr. Dumebi Kashiku. While Kashiku argued that the tenure of the ADC National Working Committee NWC led by Nwansu expired on August 28, 2022, the NWC, in a statement by Dr. Bamidele Ajadi, Deputy National Chairman, said Kashiku had been suspended for making defamatory statements impugning the integrity of the party. The developments are halting full composition of the campaign councils of the 3 parties. This came as fresh facts on the reason the parley of presidential aspirants of the APC, scheduled for last Wednesday, was botched. As the APC and its presidential candidate Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu close ranks on the composition of its presidential campaign council, strategists within the party are working on ensuring ethno-religious balancing in its membership. On this score, some critical stakeholders and governors are said to be still opposed to the idea of having Senator Adamu steer the affairs of the party through the general election. One of the influential governors of the party from the Northwest was said to have proposed to have Adamu return to the Senate, where he was before he became party chairman. That was before the window for the Independent National Electoral Commission substitution of candidates closed, said a party source. The source continued, "As we head to the campaigns, we want to ensure ethno-religious harmony in the APC. We want to ensure deliberate inclusion of all divides and tendencies. We want to approach the campaigns and the election proper with a united front. With a Muslim presidential ticket, we want a Christian to lead the APC. This will complement the campaign council led by Governor Simon Lalong of Plateau, who is a Christian," the source said. However, Vanguard gathered that those pushing for Adamu's ouster have a tough nut to crack. They must get the buy-in of President Buhari, APC governors, and critical stakeholders. It may be difficult because the election is 6 months away and the move will affect other NWC positions, a party source said. As a reminder, guys, do well to subscribe to the channel. It doesn't stop there. We'd appreciate also if you would be so kind as to share, like, and leave us a comment at the end of the video. Thank you. Continuing with the news, Wike came second in the PDP presidential primaries. He was top among the 3 names a selection committee raised by Atiku recommended for the vice presidential slot. However, Atiku chose Delta State Governor Ifeanyi Okowa as his running mate. Ever since, an aggrieved Wike, who felt maltreated, as with the backing of Governors Okezie Ikpeazu of Abia, Samuel Otom of Benue, and Seyi Makinde of Oyo, and other supporters, held the party by the jugular. They have held meetings with Atiku, Bola Tinubu of the APC, Peter Obi of the Labour Party, and former President Olusegun Obasanjo, among others, in London, sending dangerous signals to the PDP hierarchy. Last week, Ayu blasted Wike, saying he would not resign, adding that those asking him to resign were children who were not there when he teamed up with other leaders to found the party PDP in 1998. Ayu's remarks elicited a sharp response from Wike, who said Ayu, through his arrogance, wanted the PDP to lose the 2023 presidential poll, and we will help them lose. The APC is still struggling to get its candidate Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu and his opponents, who lost in the presidential primary, on the same page. Attempts to broker a meeting between them have so far been futile. A meeting initiated by Mr. Nicholas Felix, one of the aspirants who stepped down for Tinubu at the APC presidential primaries, was postponed indefinitely when it became clear the aspirants will not attend, a source told Vanguard Weekend. A source added, if Tinubu was the one inviting the aspirants for the parley, it would have made more sense. It is not Felix that should be talking to aggrieved aspirants. Up till now, most of them have not declared their support for Tinubu. Is it Felix that will be talking to people like Vice President Yemi Osinbajo, Chief Rotimi Amechi, Dr. Ogbonaya Onu, Governor Dave Umahi, Governor Yahaya Bello, and Dr. Tunde Bakare? Getting these big politicians, some of whom are really aggrieved, to work for Tinubu with all their hearts is not a child's play. I think Tinubu should be the one initiating the process. Although the ruling APC has continually denied it, disputes over composition of the campaign council has stalled an announcement of the list of members for the national campaign. Trouble started for the party when the national chairman Abdullahi Adamu and a handful of members of the inner circle of President Buhari tried but failed to foist Senate President Ahmad Lawan as the consensus presidential candidate of the party for the 2023 elections. When the plot failed and Tinubu emerged as standard bearer, the race for a running mate became the rallying point for those who lost in the party. It took most aspirants and party members by surprise when Tinubu settled for former Borno State Governor Kashim Shettima, a fellow Muslim, as running mate. In defense of his choice, Tinubu has told those who cared to listen that he chose competence over sentiments. He, however, promised to appoint Christians into sensitive positions if he wins and becomes president. Other party leaders simply chose to lampoon all those who complained about his choice. A scandal soon broke out during the unveiling of Shettima as running mate. A group of persons dressed in clerical robes made an appearance and were announced as bishops who were at the ceremony to give their blessings to the decision. What began as murmurings by some party members who are of the Christian faith soon snowballed into open denunciation. Thank you guys for listening until the end. Have a blessed one out there. Bye.